Okay, so we just got finished with the state of play by PlayStation, and well, some interesting stuff. We're going to discuss what games are coming down the pike, and if you don't have a PlayStation 5, should you stay up all night trying to get one? Or is it okay to just sit and wait for when they are more readily available? Anyway, all that and more. Stick around. We're going to get into it. All right, so guys, if you are just joining us today, my name is Julian Melnick, and I'm the guy here. We changed the layout. We got ourselves a nice, beautiful blue background. It's looking good, and I got a handheld mic. We're changing stuff up. We're having fun. We're trying new things out, and today we're going over what that PlayStation presentation was, and it was something. But before we get too far into it, guys, if you want to be a part of this gaming community, hit that subscribe button. It's as simple as that. You'll be updated at any time we go live on our live streams, which happen every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 a.m. You hit that bell and you'll be notified, making sure that you do not miss anything. Go ahead and hit that like button telling me, hey, I like what you got going on. I like this thing, and I like the handheld mode. I'm into it. Let me know in the comments below. Is this distracting? I'm used to this in my speaking, so this is a little bit easier for me. All right, guys, let's crack into it. Now, getting into the first game that they discuss, they went right into Crash Bandicoot 4. Now, Crash Bandicoot 4 is already released. This is just a PS5 update. In fact, they address that if you already played the game and you have the save files, you can transfer them over. It's now in stunning 4K 60 frames a second native, which looks good. And I'll tell you, when I was watching it, it looked great. But this is not a new game, right? This is a updated re-release. It looks fun, it looks great, and if you're into that, I would say awesome, upgrade. It didn't say whether or not this was going to be a charged upgrade, but nonetheless, it looked fun. I mean, Crash Bandicoot's always a fun game, so you're not going to go wrong with that. Now, the next game they went into was Returnal. Now, this comes out April 30th, and this gave me some just huge Metroid vibes. It kind of gave me this like Tomb Raider / Metroid. You're going through this weird planet. You're reliving your memories. Now, there's some unique mechanics, and it seems like a lot of games these days are addressing the death aspect. And it was if you die and you get respawned, you come back and it's different, right? You return different. I guess the Returnal part is like you're eternal, and then every time you return, the whole place is different. It's kind of interesting, and it drew me in. Would it be one I would purchase? Probably not. I'm not a huge fan of these style of games, but it looks cool. Next, we get into Knockout City. This was originally peeped in the Nintendo Direct. We saw that. It was a really kind of cool dodgeball style game. Knockout Knockout, right? You're playing dodgeball. It's like 1v1, 2v2, 3v3. It's that brawl style, kind of like Splatoon, running around doing different unique things. I'm glad that there's arena-based multiplayer games. I like them. They're fun. This is unique. It's lighthearted, which I think is nice. I'm kind of sick of all of the intense COD stuff. So this kind of game is nice. It's going to create that competitive atmosphere inside something that's a little more approachable for all ages. Next, we got a game called Sifu. Now, Sifu was it was kind of cool the way that it looked. It looked like it was a very, very intense martial arts game. What I liked about it was it kind of looked like Crash Bandicoot, that cartoony style. It seemed really intense. Now, they didn't go into too much explanation on what it was. What I liked was as they progressed through the commercial or through the presentation of this game, the character seemed to grow a beard, then his hair got longer, then it got grayer. And the character matures as the game goes on. So it seemed interesting. It looked kind of fun. They didn't release whether or not this was PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4 exclusive, but this will be available later in 2021. Then we got Solar Ash. Solar Ash looks beautiful. It actually just looks like a cell phone game on steroids. It's a 3D platformer where you're running around and you're on these skates and you're just combo jumping and climbing and battling different things at rapid combo-based movements, right? You're gliding through, collecting things, and doing different stuff. It looked really, really gorgeous. This looks like a really awesome indie game. This is something that is going to be available both on the PS4 and the PS5. It seemed cool. It seemed really, really just beautiful to look at. And what I liked the most about it was the colors. It was just so vibrant, and the different ways that you go through the level. And because it's a 3D platformer, you just know that there's going to be some super, super sweet things that takes you through slow-mo and stuff like that. So it looked pretty rad. I wouldn't shy away from that. Now, the game that I absolutely have not played any of, and I pretty much refuse to play any of them because these aren't my games, is Five Nights at Freddy. Now, I know that. I know. It's popular. I get it. It's a fun game, but here's the deal. I personally get scared. And that's just what it is. Now, they scare the heck out of me, and this one looks extremely frightening. And you put that on a PlayStation 5 with its ray tracing and different style and different kind of thing, high frame rate, you got yourself a terrifying game. Terrifying. So, if you're into that kind of thing, Five Nights at Freddy is coming out. It looks good. It's not exclusive to PS5. You can get it on PS4. Oddworld Soulstorm. It looks so awesome. Oddworld's a game that was just so unique and so fun when I was younger. And I'll tell you right now, it's a game I would play. This is a great game. It is a platformer. Now, it was originally a 2D platformer, which we were used to. These guys came on and said it's a 2.9D platformer, which basically just means it's a 2D platformer, but you can go in and out diagonally, I guess. It's kind of unique the way that they're going to do it. But you collect these inhabitants. You collect these citizens, and as you collect them, your team grows bigger and bigger. You can utilize them, give them different powers, climb on things, ask for their help to defeat different enemies. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool, and I would absolutely play the heck out of that game. Is it available exclusively to the PS5? No, PS4 as well. Now, the next game that I'm gonna talk about is something great. It was beautiful to watch, and I went and rewatched it again. It almost brought me to tears, and it gave me the feels. The feels. Now, it's been a while since a game's given me the feels. Mad Breath of the Wild vibes. But this game, Kina, Bridge of Spirits, is an adventure game that looks beautiful. She has this staff. She can use the staff as a bow and arrow. She can collect these different spirits. And as she's collecting these spirits, guess what? They form into other abilities, and she uses the spirits to just do different things in the forest. It looks so good. So good, guys. I can't get enough of it. So this game, I cannot wait for it to come out. Now, is it available exclusively to the PS5? No, you can also get it on the PS4. Okay? So that's pretty exciting. That's pretty exciting, right? This is opening up for everybody. Now, we get into Deathloop. Deathloop was one it's an interesting style of game, a little bit aggressive. I'm not into these style of games. It's a killing-based game. You're an assassin trying to fight another assassin who's trying to fight another assassin. Essentially, you're trying to kill another assassin, and then if you die, you become, and then it's just like a loop of death over and over and over again. It's confusing. It looks great. It's by Bethesda. So it's going to be a good game. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. So that's something to look forward to. It is coming out, and we should enjoy that. That's going to be fun. Now, the last thing that they did, and this was huge, and they left it to last, and it was a big update, and I know that y'all are waiting for the big update, Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. Yes, we got ourselves the next chapter in the Final Fantasy VII Remake. And it's with Yuffie. The ninja. Yeah, you're running around as Yuffie. It's going to be so cool, and I just cannot wait for that to come out, and it's so exciting. And then they did a presentation side by side between the PS4 and the PS5 showing you the graphics and the different things and how it looks on the PS4 and PS5. And the PS4 looks okay, but the PS5 looks incredible. Now, ending with the PS4, PS5 thing, the reason why I've been saying it so much is here's the deal. Are any of these games exclusive to the PS5? No. If you do not have a PS5, can you play these games? Yes. Are they going to be the full game? Yes. Are they going to have all of the different things you do in the game? Yes. Now, the reason why I'm bringing up this PS4, PS5 stuff so much is because all these games that are coming out are going to be able to be played on the PS4. They did do a side-by-side comparison, but you're still getting the full games. Now, if you do not own a PS5, I do not think now is the time to try to figure out how to get one. It's prices are high because of scalpers and all these different bots. And if you get your hands on one the fair way, it's great. I mean, $600 is a lot of money on a system where the games, there's no exclusives. To be honest, you can play all these on the PlayStation 4. And as far as exclusives are concerned, we're getting some pretty insane exclusives over on the Nintendo Switch. And now I don't think it's a one or the other kind of situation. In fact, I think everybody should own a Nintendo Switch and either a PlayStation or an Xbox. But if you do not have a Nintendo Switch, I think that is where you should be spending your money right now. In fact, at the end of this video, you're going to get opportunity to watch the Nintendo Direct recap that I had to see if it's something worth your time. If right now, between upgrading from PS4 to PS5 or purchasing a Nintendo Switch because you don't have one is an option, I would lean hard on that Nintendo Switch. It's just something to get. Now, that is my recap. That is my suggestion. If you want to be a part of the stream and see what we got on this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe, all the fun stuff. Go ahead and watch the streams. I leave them up so you can watch them, so you can catch up if you want to catch up. We're doing Breath of the Wild 100% run. It's going great. We might be throwing in another game, not sure yet. And if you just are going to have the best day ever, awesome, hit that like. And last but certainly not least, and this is the most important, and I just need to take a breather for a second. Here's the deal. This is the most important part. Happy gaming.